Welcome everybody back here to Haywood Valley Raceway, hometown track of Chase Family Racing, and we are about to start the finals of the Ultra Hots vs. Hot One tournament. Up first will be Group B, consisting of 3 Ultra Hots and 3 Hot Ones. These will all face each other in a time trial. Basically, these cars will go against each other for total times. Top 4 fastest times will move on. Bottom 2 will go home. Once we've determined the top 4, 3rd and 4th place will race each other for fastest lap. Winner of that will move on to face the 2nd fastest qualifier. Winner of that will go on to face the top qualifier. And all these races will be determined by 1 lap in each lane. Fastest lap wins. Not fastest lap goes home. At the end of the day, we will have a top 1, 2, and 3. Same thing will happen with Group A. It's a larger group. So Group A, with a total of 8, they'll face each other for the top 8 times. And in this case, the bottom 4 will go home, and the top 4 will face each other to determine the overall champion of the tournament. So let's get started. Group B, headed to the top of the mountain. The times have been added up. The top 4 qualifiers moving on in the number 1 spot, HSL Motorsports with a 21:01. Then we've got Elevation Diecast, RC Addicts, and Miss BFG. Bottom 2 headed home. We got Mark Racel and Dutch Clutch Racing. Thanks a lot, guys, for entering the race. Much appreciated. We'll see ya on another track sometime. So what we'll do is these two will race each other. Fastest time moves on. The winner of this will go against Elevation. The winner of that against HSL Motorsports. All right, back to the top of the mountain. .73 is the time to beat. With the winning time of 10.73, RC Addicts is going to move on to face Elevation Diecast. .45 by Elevation Diecast is the time to beat. With that first lap winning time of 10.45, Elevation Diecast will move on to face the number one qualifier, HSL Diecast Racing, or HSL Motorsports. The winner of this matchup will be the overall Group B champion, while the loser will end up with second place, and we've got RC Addicts taking third. .47 by Elevation Diecast is the time to beat if HSL wants to go home the champ. Well, there you go. Group B, Ultra Hots and Hot Ones have battled it out over several weeks. Taking third place, we'll have RC Addicts. Second place, HSL. And first place, overall, Group B, Elevation Diecast. Congratulations on your victory, sir. Coincidentally, these top three are all Hot Ones. Is that the premonition of things to come? When we have the top Hot Ones against the top Ultra Hots for Group A, we will soon find out, as those cars are about to head to the top of the mountain. Once again, congratulations, Elevation, HSL, and RC Addicts. Thanks for racing here at Chase Family Racing's headquarters, and we will get Group A to the top of the mountain and get that racing underway right about now. All right now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Group A finalist. We got Bavarian Diecast with 2 entries. We've got Blue Line Racing with 2 entries. Arlo Racing, 131 Diecast, Diecast Show Customs, and last but not least, Elevation Diecast. These are the 8 finalists. They're going to do a lap in each lane. We're going to add up the times. Top 4 times will move on. Bottom 4 total times will go home. And the top 4 will battle each other, just like we did in Group Group B. Fourth place overall will take on third place. The winner of that will take on second. Winner of that takes on first. And that will be the overall champion. All right, let's get this started. The numbers have been crunched, and we are going to cut the field from 8 to 4. And the way that's going to work out is finishing in 8th place, Blue Line Racing's Fairmont. 7th place, 131 Diecast Solaire. 6th place and 5th will be Bavarian Diecast. Both cars tied each other with a 20.12. Leaving our top 4, Diecast Show Customs, Arlo Racing, Blue Line Racing Solaire, and number 1 overall, Elevation Diecast Solaire. So these 4 will battle each other to see who is the overall winner. So fourth place, Diecast So Customs will race Arlo. The winner of that will face Blue Line. The winner of that will face Elevation. Each car will take a lap down the track in each lane. Fastest lap moves on. So let's head to the top and wrap this thing up. With a fast lap of 9.95, Arlo Racing will move on to face Blue Line Racing. Diecast So Customs will take fourth place overall. Nice job. With the faster lap of 10.06, Blue Line Racing takes that one. Arlo Racing will be third place overall. Nice job. And now Blue Line Racing will face Elevation Diecast to determine the number one overall winner. I want to thank everybody who entered the tournament. Much appreciated. I enjoy the support in this diecast community. So thanks for taking time to send a car to my little track here in the very chilly Western Massachusetts. These cars will be packed up and sent back to their owners over the next week or so. So you should expect them in the mail shortly. So thanks again. And let's get these last 2 laps of the tournament completed to see who will be the overall champion and be deemed the ultra hot one. Elevation Diecast, lane 1, Blue Line Racing, lane 2. Fastest lap wins the tournament. .992 Blue Line Racing. 992 will be the time to beat. .982 will mean that Elevation Diecast will be the overall winner here in the Ultra Hot 1 tournament, with Blue Line Racing taking second place. Whew, those are 2 quick laps for stock cars. Congratulations, guys. First place, Elevation. Second place, Blue Line Racing. Third place, Arlo Racing. Your prize packs will be shipped out in a day or 2, so keep an eye out for that. Well, would you look at that? 2 Ultra Hots and a hot one. Taking the number 1, 2, and 3 spots here at Haywood Valley Raceway. Thank you, Elevation. Thank you, Blue Line. And thank you, Arlo, for sending these cars in and taking part in the tournament. Much appreciated. These cars will get packed up along with their prize packs and sent out to you over the next couple of days. So keep an eye out for that. I know we got Christmas coming up. So that might delay things a couple of days, but rest assured, they will be in the mail shortly. And that does it for the Ultra Hot One tournament here at Haywood Valley Raceway, hosted by Chase Family Racing. Thank you everybody who watched the videos, supports the hobby. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate people subscribing to see the racing content that we do here. Also keep an eye out. There's going to be an invitational tournament coming up early 2025. Myself and Jason from Jungle Falls Raceway are putting together a 4-track tournament that we're going to start off as an invitational and hopefully expand that later on in the year. But we want to give this first 4-track style tournament, just give it a shot, give it a try, see how it works out. And hopefully, if it does work out the way we think it will, it'll be a much bigger tournament later on. So there'll be an announcement for that soon, and there'll be invitations going out to some of you racers. And most of those invitations will go to people who are part of this tournament. That's just the way it worked out. So when all is said and done, our modified champion, Bavarian Diecast Racing, our Group B overall champion, Elevation Diecast, and the Group A Ultra Hot One overall champ, Elevation Diecast Racing. Congratulations to the winners. And one little bonus race. Let's see what happens when the overall champ takes on the modified champ. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, considering he weighs 35 grams compared to, what's this, around 55, 56 grams. Nice build, Marcus from Bavarian Diecast. Thanks for sending it. And before we go, like I mentioned about that invitational tournament, one of the new things we're going to be trying is incorporating this triple loop into the track right here at the bottom. As the cars make their final rundown, they'll hit this loop and then exit out into the finish line. Most of the cars have made it successfully, so I figured we'd give it a shot with the fastest car of this tournament, Elevation Diecast Solaire. I want you guys to see the potential. Oh, jeez, what the heck? Oh man, sorry, that's supposed to have worked. That should have, I didn't, dang it, I didn't see that coming. Oh man, that really should have worked out. Sorry about that, Dave. I'll see if I can find another one of these on eBay.